Hello everyone, I am the man. Welcome to another vlog. I know I said in my YouTube short, talking about how going to my second therapy appointment. Well, I went. The first one was digital. It was telehealth. And it was a mistake made by the company. Uh, they didn't even ask me if I wanted to do digital or in office, and I wanted it in office, but they never asked. But now it's going to be in office from now on, so that's why I didn't really make a vlog saying, hey, I'm finally getting therapy after 8 fucking years. Because it's like, why would I make a video about me doing digital that was like 50 minutes long? Maybe shorter than that. It felt shorter than today's session. I'm recording this the day I went, which is August the 1st. My next appointment is August the 23rd. It went better than expected. It's going the way I hoped it would be rather than what I expected it to be. Because I was worried that I would get a therapist that was like, how does this make you feel? And, like, oh, like, what do you think that could be causing? It's like, I already know these problems. I already know the problems. I just need to discuss them. With someone that will actually understand, that someone's so professional in this. I was afraid I'll get that, but that's not who my therapist is. She is like a friend. She really is. And we talk as if we're friends, as if we're just normal people, and that's the way it should be, and, she shouldn't be like, how does that make you feel? It's more of like, obviously she asks, what I have been feeling, but it's like whenever I like talk about this, and it's like, how does that make you feel? It's not like that. It's more of like, she's listening. And we talk, we discuss things, it's just normal chatting. It's just a normal chat with a friend, and that's how it feels, and that's the way I hoped it would have felt, and that's what I was hoping for, and it is, and I don't think I could ask for a better therapist than her, and she is unbelievably nice. She is. It's amazing, But a part of me, what we discussed today, we went a little deeper, but it wasn't like super deep. But it still felt like maybe I feel like I said too much. Maybe it feels like I said some things that maybe I shouldn't, but you know, it I know I didn't, but it just feels that way, and that's how it is, and it's fascinating. I've been needing this for 8 years. 8 years since I was 15. I needed this. Since 2015, I needed this, and it is beyond worth the wait, as usual. I've waited for so long. I've had to call 4 or 5 different places, and this was the only one that wasn't booked up. I got lucky. And it amazes me that, that's like that. that it took 8 years to finally get the help I've been needing. And it sucks that I had to wait that long, but here I am at 22, almost 23, in a therapist's office. Isn't that weird how it took that long? It took a long time for many other things, but I think this is the biggest. This is going to be a short vlog because I just wanted to just talk about it, and after the first session, I felt unbelievably relief. We didn't go deep into things, obviously, the very first session, and even though it was digital, I felt a huge sense of relief. The fact that I finally gotten here after 8 years. 8 years of waiting, not by choice. And it sucks. It does. The fact that I had to wait almost a decade is so stupid. But that's the way my life is. I told her a lot. Not everything, but I told her a lot. And I became a little less nervous. I think I'm a little less nervous now that it's in office and that I'm face to face, rather than phone screen to phone screen, But yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm curious to wonder. You don't have to say it if you don't want to, but I'm curious if any of you are in therapy or have been to therapy and what your experience is with it, because so far my experiences has been beyond what I expected. I even told her that I have a YouTube channel, that I upload videos and stuff like that, and as a hobby. She asked what my hobby was, and I told her it was doing YouTube, uploading videos, and and mentioning some few things, and we did go a tiny bit deeper, just not all the way. I think near the end I was starting to get there, and I think I know sort of where to go from here, and this has given me something for once in my life for a very long time, something to look forward to, because I've never had anything to look forward to for a very long time, and now I can't wait for the 23rd. It's exciting. It gives me hope, which is something that I haven't had in almost a decade. Or hope at all. I don't even think I had any hope ever. And this has helped me. And I cannot wait to discuss more things. It's interesting. And it's bizarre. It's really bizarre to know that I'm finally here, because I honestly... I never really thought I would make it this far. I never imagined finally sitting in an office, a therapist's office, and talking about these things. I sort of gave up a long, long time ago. I needed it for so long, and I tried to get it for so long. But having therapy still has not changed my opinion on online therapy. I still think it should be free and age restricted. Because you have to understand that when you're of non-legal age trying to get help and you can't. It's very frustrating and heartbreaking. And I get we all have to make a living. I get that. But it's ridiculous, especially the age restricting part. Why the fuck do you need to be 18 for a fucking therapist? Out of all the goddamn things. But no, this has not changed my opinion about online therapy. I still think it should be free, and I still think it should be age restricted. At least between 14 to 15 years old, and up. I think it should be 14, 15 plus, rather than 18 plus, which doesn't make a goddamn sense. But still, I'm glad that I finally made it this far after 8 years of unbelievably fucking torture. Has this made me positive? No, because I'm not looking to be positive. I didn't get therapy to become the positive. I got it to know what it's like to talk to someone who is professional, who knows how to talk about this stuff. And what I find so fascinating, not just the fact that it was just a regular, normal conversation, as if I would have with my friends online, but she told me a little bit about herself. And I think that is the best thing you could possibly do. Because it makes you feel a lot more comfortable. Instead of having a one-on-one, mostly you're talking about yourself, because that's what it is, you are having a normal conversation like you would with one of your friends, and it feels like I made a friend. Because that's what it feels like. I found that to be fascinating to me. Unbelievably fascinating. And it made me feel a lot more or less nervous and a lot more comfortable. I thought about turning off comments, but at this point, I don't really care. I don't. Honestly don't know what else to talk about other than just to say, I finally made it after 8 years. This is something I might bring up in therapy as well, but there's something about your 20s that changes your whole life. As soon as I hit 20, everything started going my way. Isn't that weird? As soon as I hit 20, things started going my way. 2020 and 2021 were the best years of my life. Last year was okay, but it was pretty bad. But I took a massive risk these past few years of treating myself to things that I've always wanted. Like stuff that I'm not supposed to have. I did that. Don't worry, it's not illegal. To these people, yes, but not to me. And it's not illegal by law. It's just items that would be like, you're not supposed to have that, and that doesn't make any fucking sense. That type of stuff. But that's what happens when you live in a household like mine. But yeah, it's weird. When you're in your 20s, things start going your way. And I find that so bizarre. So bizarre. Like last year for Christmas, I spent $300 on books that I've always wanted. I know that sounds like a stupid idea. I know that may sound ridiculous. Like, what the fuck did you spend that much money on books? I've been wanting these for years. And, with 2020, I didn't spend a whole lot, but I spent quite a bit on things that I've always wanted for so many years. And I treated myself. You have to treat yourself sometimes. And I treated myself. And I'm for sure as hell gonna treat myself this year. Oh boy. This item that I plan on getting, it may seem ridiculous to you. It may seem worthless to you, but it means everything to me because this thing has been on the top of my list for, I think, since 16? Yeah, since 16. 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I've had this thing on the top of my list. So there's that. I did not wear this shirt, by the way. I wore my Black Rift. I just spilled water on it, so I had to change. I don't know why I decided that. I don't know why I had to tell you that, but I did. But yeah. Also, stay tuned for more gameplay videos. I have some series going on. That reminds me. God damn it. I almost forgot. This also was supposed to be a channel update. I've decided to go back to old roots on my channel and start doing walkthroughs again. In case you couldn't tell from Resident Evil, I have decided to start doing walkthroughs again. I will be playing a lot of games. I'm going to start playing some old games, like really old games, not just terms of like, I haven't played this in years. Old games as in old games and games I've never played before. And some games I have played before, but not in years. So stay tuned for those. I'm really excited about this. Like, I have been more productive for this channel in 2 years. I've not been this productive when it comes to the channel in 2 years. And I'm excited. Like, unbelievably excited. Because I got some new games I'm going to be playing on the channel from start to finish. I already finished one game. You probably already saw it. No, you haven't. Because I forgot when this was releasing. This is releasing the 6th. So no, that's coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And then after that series is done, I'm not done with Resident Evil 6. Don't worry. Resident Evil 6 is still going to continue. I'm going to play it all the way through. I've not finished Chris's playthrough, but Chris's is on the way. Chris' playthrough is on the way. I have not finished it yet. When I'm currently uploading those videos, so when those videos are done, I'm going to go back and finish up Chris's playthrough, and then I'm going to continue a new playthrough that I'm already started on. I only did part 1. It's a game I kind of technically already played, but it was a remake. But I'm playing the original. I'm sure you'll know what it is. It's pretty obvious. So, stay tuned. I'm really, really excited. I'm starting to tear up a bit. I am excited because I finally am getting help that I need. I am being more productive on the channel than I have ever been in 2 years. I am finding games that I'm honestly enjoying and wanting to play more, both on my own and on the channel. And not only that, but I still plan on retiring, unfortunately, but it's for a good cause. I think I explained in the last vlog I made that I'm going to retire to focus on music next year. So hopefully all of these games will be wrapped up before next year. If not, that's fine. I'll probably still be doing music on and off, or doing YouTube on and off while doing music and learning how to make music. And one of my real life friends, they're going to help me learn the piano, aka the keyboard, and stuff like that. So things are going good. things are going really good, and thank you for any support you show on this, for real. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm not here to become famous. I will never, ever monetize this channel. Ever. And that is a fucking promise. I am not going to monetize this channel, ever. No matter how big I become, I'm not going to make money off of this damn channel. I will, unfortunately, have to make money off of music. I don't want to, but unfortunately the way it is I have to. By law. AKA by the studio that I'm going to go with, which is CD Baby. Now, before someone tells me to go to DistroKid, fuck DistroKid. It's much easier to go with CD Baby because I don't have to worry about monthly or yearly fees. I just have to pay one time, and then there you go. So there's that. So thank you for all support, for real. Thank you. I am before one last thing before I forget. I made a review video on a game that I've played and never finished. I'm sure you know what it is, but I did make a review video of it. I'm nervous about uploading it, but I feel like I need to sort of be like, this is why, type video. Kind of like with Payday 3, but this game is already released. I'm sure you already know what it is if you're not new here, but stay tuned for that. Just saying, it'll be a bit of a controversial review of the game, but still, I am the man. Stay tuned for more. Lots of games coming soon. Lots of fucking games. Goodbye.